All right, everybody, welcome to the Czabecast. Czabe, Scotty, Al, Low Def, we're all here. Seems like doodie pranks have been all the rage lately in sports. Doodie! For more on this subject, we turn to our foremost expert, Scott Lynn. Scott,
wait a second.
Break it down.
If one man knows shit, it's Scott Lynn.
That's really nice of both of you to say.
You are the duty king.
I mean, when
we all do it. Let's be honest. Even Galdi with his low carb, high fiber diet.
Well, he may do it more than others, and his may just be
actually
perfect.
He shits out the entire piece of chicken. That's it.
Galdi, what was that movie with
out.
Matthew Broderick? Sal, you saw. Was it Road to Wellville?
Yes.
Weren't they in search of the perfect poop?
That was a weird movie.
That was the weirdest movie I've ever seen.
Weren't they in search of the perfect poop?
Something like that. That was so weird.
That was just part of it, but it's, I mean, of late, you're referencing Gil Arenas' Welcome to Town gift.
Well, there's two incidents that made light recently. One was Rick Majerus.
God.
Formerly the coach at Utah, now on ESPN, was for a brief hot minute the coach at USC, then quit. He apparently, Scott, as a prank or
apparently
as a motivational tool,
a recent
shat into a towel and handed it to a trainer.
Yeah, and he's still head basketball coach at St. Louis, by the way.
He's there at St. Louis now. Oh, when did he leave ESPN?
A couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was still at St. Louis either until they told me.
After he stopped talking about you-know-who and going back to the hotel room. And
Right.
Although that had nothing to do with anything.
All right, so he did what?
Majerus, the story goes, and it's available, I believe, on Lovely Deadspin. The story goes that he did not like to learn the manager's names. And while doing scout or meetings or talking game plan, he would call the managers over in a hotel room, drop his pants, ask for a towel, take a dump in the towel, fold the towel back up after he was done wiping, hand it back to the manager, pull up his pants, and then go right back to the meeting as if nothing ever happened.
And it wasn't the big bath towel. It was the tiny little hand towel.
Yeah, it was like the hand towel, the hair towel that your wife may or may not be using. I wouldn't use any further hand towelage at any hotels. Not that I stay in the same place as Majerus. But are you kidding?
Unbelievable.
And he's not a small guy. You'd guess that his remnants are not small.
Can you imagine what he puts out?
Man, he's leaving.
I bet his poo has license plates in it and things that come out of the belly of a shark.
I mean,
Jesus,
seriously.
how did that get in there?
A whole chair. Oh, my God. All four legs, too.
It's a story, unconfirmed, but it's out there.
Oh, you know it's true.
You ever taken a dump in a towel, Zabe?
No.
No, and I don't think I ever would.
I think Najee Davenport did.
Yeah, that was the last
that was other people's laundry.
duty story I can remember.
I took a commando dump on a golf course out in the wild in a ditch and had to use my golf towel, had to sacrifice my Torrey Pines towel to the gods of the bells. Because
why didn't you just leave it there? It's the outdoors.
No, you mean
no, that was
dump?
my ass, dum-dum.
Oh.
God. What was I going to do, just put my pants back on?
What'd you do?
With the Bombays
I
all
thought you picked it up like
that?
a dog.
You could have used a series of teas to clean yourself up. Then there's Arenas in a sneaker.
Do they not have bathrooms on
I could
golf
have,
courses?
if I didn't have a towel in my own bag, I could have used the towel on the ball washer, which would have been a big faux pas.
Well,
somebody washes their Titleist.
Oh, man, someone got their ball really dirty, I guess.
Wow. Wow, this
really
mud.
big geese out here on this track, I say, sir.
And then the other incident was apparently Gilbert Arenas, that great prankster, pooping into the shoe of teammate Andre Blatch.
And also, I believe, didn't he send Javaris Critton a pair of sneakers?
He said pick one, yeah.
Yeah, when he no, that was different.
Oh, sorry.
But he sent him a pair of sneakers. Are we led to believe that there'd be poop in those shoes too?
I don't even think that qualifies as a prank. Pranks need to
it's
have
stupid. It's weird.
Some level of ingenuity.
I have to say, though, in the world of pro wrestling, this is a popular prank.
Oh, the locker room prank,
When Sable sued the WWF 10 years ago, one of the things in her lawsuit was the fact that somebody defecated and put the defecation in her locker.
See, now, Lois, the guys would have found that hilarious.
Hope it wasn't the Big Show. Man.
I mean, I've heard of upper deckers, and that's not pretty.
Right, yes.
You go into a guest's powder room.
Yep.
Not their bathroom, guest's powder room at a party, and instead of putting it in the lower tank and flushing, you put it in the upper tank.
So it's never
and
found.
Leave it there.
Yep.
So people, that's the last, like, man, we got to light a match in here. Man, where is it? No one ever thinks to look in the upper tank.
No. And no one ever thinks to dry dock anymore either. When you go into the Home Depot and you really have to go, well, it's not really hooked up to any plumbing, so you just go and hope no one finds. And then there's the AC Slater, which Zabe can show you later on.
All right,
just
we're
turn
over.
And hit your chest against the top.
Sadly, we're over time, but we could talk about duty all day and all night because that's the level of maturity we have. Duty! Thanks for listening. See you next time.